Hey everybody, welcome to another discussion video with myself, Josh from TheBitBlock, and everybody's favorite, RogersBase.
Hey, what's going on, Josh? Apologies, by the way, to everybody who's listening, because I have a bit of a cold right now, so that is why I sound like I'm dying.
Actually, he is crying. I upset him before the recording of this. I told him that I'm a better Smash Brothers player than him.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Actually, so in this discussion, we are going to be talking about the Splatoon Direct that is incoming on May 7th, I believe, correct?
It's Friday, right?
Yeah. So very soon. The game actually launches this month, which is really fun to say. We're
going to be doing streams every day, Josh.
Oh, I'm excited.
Every day.
I am excited.
Me too.
So basically, we just wanted to sit down and make a few predictions of what we think may be included in this Direct. Roger, I think you probably have a few more than me, but I do have a few select predictions. So first of all, I just want to start off by saying, I actually don't think that this Direct is going to have a lot of new information in it. I feel like this is maybe just more of an overview Direct to help promote the game, similarly to what they've done with Bayonetta 2 and Mario Kart 8 and that. Although those did have a lot of new information in them, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And I kind of agree with you. I think it is mostly going to be an overview, but the information that I think we will get is all stuff that they've announced, but that we just don't know details of.
Okay.
So, for example, they talked about the fact that there are going to be multiple different game modes in Ranked Match, and currently we only know of a couple. And I know one big game mode that we haven't heard about yet that I feel has to be in the game because it's a shooter game is Capture the Flag. Or I guess some people are calling it Capture the Zapfish, based on something that's in single player. But I do think some type of Capture the Flag mode will be available in ranked matches. That's one of my predictions.
Okay, that'd be interesting to see how they make that work with the actual core concept of the gameplay, because it's not a traditional shooter. It really is about conquering how much your territory with your ink.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
but I mean, I still would not put it past it to have it. I think that's a really popular mode. So.
Mm-hmm. So I do think there could be some fun things shown in this, and it's always fun to predict crazy out there things. I'm going to predict that there will be a Uniracer level in this.
Oh, shut up, you idiot.
No,
explain them why you said that.
Oh yeah, we should. So in case you missed it, Roger and I were predicting what kind of DLC would be in Mario Kart 8, and one of Roger's predictions was a Uniracer themed track, which. You're going to have to Google Uniracer to know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
So listen, I think this is something we can start off talking about because I think we both agree with this. I'm going to predict that in this game, and we're going to see it in the Direct coming up, there is going to be some sort of Super Mario Sunshine representation. And I'm going to say it's going to be Isle Delfino as a level that you can play in. Yeah,
100%. I think we are both in agreement that there's going to be some sort of Delfino Plaza level. I cannot imagine them making a game about ink and squids and paint and them not referencing Super Mario Sunshine in some way. And one thing I saw a lot of people talking about as well, because it was a level in which the giant Gooper Blooper or whatever it was called, he was a boss in it. Some people were saying Rico Harbor might be a good level.
Yeah, so I think actually, if I'm going to be even more bold here, I would predict we might get 2 or 3 Super Mario Sunshine themed stages.
I am in complete agreement. I actually think there's going to be 3.
Okay.
I think we're going to get Rico Harbor. I think we're going to get Delfino Plaza. And then I think we're actually going to get sort of an Isle Delfino, maybe the amusement park, just sort of a general island level as well.
Mm-hmm. I would predict maybe Bianco Hills. That's a pretty big one that would give a lot of room for splatter and paint.
Oh, yeah. Bianco Hills would be really cool.
That one was, they all had pollution in them, but that one had a lot of pollution in it. So that would work really well. Also, furthermore, to keep with the Super Mario Sunshine predictions, I'm going to say they might even have a weapon that is Flood, but sort of redoctored to work as a weapon in this game. But it will definitely be
Flood. I said that
exact
thing. I literally just did a prediction video before we did this discussion a couple days ago on things that I think were going to be in the game. And I guess this is kind of going into a different topic, but I specifically said that in this Direct, I think we're going to be seeing more about the Amiibo support that's in the game. Mm-hmm. So in addition to more about the Splatoon missions with the Splatoon Amiibo, I do think we're going to get confirmation that at the very least, the Mario series characters and the Zelda characters that are compatible with Hyrule Warriors will unlock Blooper and Octorok costumes for the Inklings, and that the Mario one in particular will unlock a Flood weapon.
Mm-hmm. Which actually kind of goes in with another prediction that I have here. I'm going to say in this Direct, they're going to remind us that they have Amiibos that are of Inklings and the Squid. But they're also going to talk about how pre-existing amiibos can work as well and give you extra little bits of content. My guess would be that they'll give you various clothing. So, like, you might get a Luigi and Mario hat that your Inkling can wear or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, too, is it's mostly going to be clothing. I think it'll be less weapons, but I do think Flood in particular is something that would work as a weapon.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the Mario Sunshine stuff might be DLC, or do you think that will be there from day one on the disc?
I actually have a weird prediction about this. So I think day one on the disc, the Mario Sunshine stuff will be there. But I think later on down the line, and I don't think we're going to get this in the Direct, so this is kind of like skewing away from predictions on what we're going to get in the Direct. I do think in the Direct we will see Super Mario Sunshine related stuff. But I think further down the line, once we start seeing DLC, I think we're going to see DLC similar to what happened with Mario Kart 8, in which it's multiple different franchises from Nintendo's past being brought in as levels or weapons.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it makes sense because this is a new IP, and even when you're Nintendo, it can be difficult to launch a new IP no matter how cool it is. So using the big names like Mario and Zelda and Metroid to help promote a new brand like this would be very smart for them to do.
Yeah, and in terms of promoting as a new IP, this is something that I also don't think is going to happen in the Direct. This is just something that's kind of like a last-minute sort of wish prediction, and like I'm hoping, is that wouldn't it be awesome if this Direct ends and then we hear the shing Super Smash Brothers thing? You see the logo pushed out, and then you see Inkling confirmed as DLC for Smash Brothers. That would personally, to me, be amazing, and I feel like if they were going to announce Inkling as a downloadable character in Smash, this would be the place to do it. But I don't think it's going to happen. So
why don't you think it would happen?
I don't think it's going to happen yet. I don't know why, but I feel like Ryu and Roy are going to be confirmed before the Inkling is. Let me clarify, I do think that somewhere down the line, Inkling will be playable in Smash Brothers for Wii U 3DS. I just don't think it's going to happen here. I think it could, and that would be awesome, but I just don't think it will.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think they would necessarily show that in the Direct either. It would definitely be the right time and place to show it.
For sure.
Because then that would, of course, also get people to watch the entire Direct and learn all about Splatoon if they haven't already.
Yep.
I mean, it's the perfect place to do it, but I just don't know if they would. It seems like that might be something to save for E3 if they have Inkling playable. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to actually say, I'm going to be a little ballsy here, because what the heck, why not? I'm going to say they actually do end this Direct by showing or announcing that Inkling will be in Smash Brothers as a DLC character. I think they'll pull a Mewtwo, though, to where they only show us, like, a screenshot of the character model or something.
Or character model or something, yeah. I agree with you that if we see it, that's what we'll see, but I actually am going to say I don't think we're going to get it.
Okay. I think we'll get confirmation, they'll show us a picture, and it won't even be, like, in-game. It'll just be of, like, the Inkling's model, and that will be that.
I would definitely Splatoon myself.
So yeah, do you have any other predictions you want to go on? I only have two more, and they're sort of more boring, basic ideas.
Yeah, I mean, mine are kind of more basic too, is I do think we're going to get a lot more in terms of weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So there are already other weapons that have been seen in some of the renders. There's like this one chrome gun that they had at one point, and there's this awesome other looking, like, it's like a tornado looking gun thing. I forgot what it was called, but like we've seen it in the art before. And I'm not talking about the tornado like special weapon thing where like it shoots out a cyclone. This is like a gun that looks almost like a barrel that we've seen in one of the renders before. I think we're probably going to find out what that is in this Direct.
Okay.
And another quick little thing, this is minor, and really has nothing to do with Splatoon in general, but I think we're going to be seeing Nintendo employees looking absolutely crazy in this Direct. Because they've mentioned that this Direct is going to be live from the Squid Research Lab, so I'm assuming we might see our friends Kit or Krista or Kate sort of dressed up in Splatoon outfits shooting paintballs at each other while we're finding out information about the game.
That would be great, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I think that's what they need to do with this Direct, actually, now that you mention it. With a crazy new game, they do usually try new things. So, like, if you think about the Tomodachi Life Direct, that was really silly and fun and had Nintendo kind of coming together for little live-action things.
For sure.
The Mario Kart 8 one was very different as well, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this one could be crazy, like you say. Here's a boring thing. I think that in this Direct, they're going to talk about a pre-order bonus for North America, because we're the only territory that currently does not have one.
Oh.
For example, in Japan, you get these, like, cool-looking Splatoon stickers. In Europe, you get I think it's a Splatoon shirt. There's also been a official Splatoon beanie hat, like a cap.
Oh, I hope we get that for North America. I hope that's the pre-order bonus, is that we get like a squid beanie.
Yeah, yeah. So we're the only territory that does not have some kind of cool special pre-order thing. So I think they'll probably mention that here.
That's awesome. That would only stink if new pre-orders got it, though, because I've had the game pre-ordered for like a month already.
I would assume
that would really stink if they're like, every new pre-order gets this, and it's like,
I would assume it'd be any pre-order.
I get it too.
I would assume it'd be any pre-order.
I hope so.
And then just to throw my other boring prediction out there, it's not even really a prediction, but I think they'll probably take a very short little bit of time, even if it's like 5 seconds, talking about the Best Buy Wii U exclusive bundle where you get Splatoon.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely mention that.
So they'll mention that, I think.
Yeah, they'll for sure mention that. I actually am debating. Like, I'm not honestly debating this, but like, if it was a different looking system, if it was like a painted up system, I totally just bought another Wii U.
Yeah, I would have too. Yeah, it's the same system though, right? Like, have we seen it?
I think it's a black.
Yeah, it's a black deluxe.
Wii U.
Yeah, and it comes with another game. It comes with Splatoon and another game. I can't remember what the other one is. It's been out already.
Actually, while we're on the topic of pre-ordering and downloading and bonuses for buying the game, here's a weird prediction. Here's something I'm going to say.
Okay.
I think they're going to announce in this Direct that when you buy the game on the eShop, you'll get a free download code for like one of 5 other popular Nintendo games. So I do also think that there will be a digital download sort of pre-order bonus thing as well. So I think maybe the Club Nintendo Platinum rewards that were available for people who were Platinum members at the end of last year, where you could download a free game, you can get like Wonderful 101 or Wind Waker HD or something like that. I think you might be able to do that, or they might give a bonus game for free for downloading the game off the eShop.
Okay. I mean, obviously nobody would argue with that.
No, but I feel like there has to be some sort of pre-order bonus for people who download digitally, if there's going to be one, like a physical one in stores, like a
Oh, right,
okay.
Like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So they'd have to have some sort of... Okay, I get what you're saying there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, are there any more predictions you have, or?
I mean, that's pretty much it. New stages, new weapons, some sort of new game mode in Ranked, some sort of pre-order bonus talk, and potentially maybe an Inkling reveal at the end, or talk of like Smash Brothers or other Nintendo Amiibos working with the game.
Yeah, I think there will be maybe something. I think the biggest thing that could be in this Direct is the announcement of Super Mario Sunshine being represented in some way.
Yeah, I agree with you. I will lose my mind if that happens.
They've definitely had enough. I mean, they can't possibly not draw the... What's the word I'm looking for here? I mean, they're clearly games that belong together.
For sure.
Yeah, so hopefully we see it.
That'd be awesome.
Roger, we will obviously have live reactions to this Direct, I'm sure.
Definitely.
So do you want to go ahead and let people know where they can check that live reaction out when it happens?
All right, so you can basically find me at RogersBase everywhere. It's on Twitter, Tumblr, Twitch, everything, YouTube, RogersBase. And additionally, I am giving away a full set of Wave 4 Amiibo. So if you guys want to win that full set of Wave 4 Amiibo, you can enter. There will be a link below, and all you have to do to enter is subscribe to me and Josh, which is kind of cool. So
yeah, sounds good.
Pretty neat.
Roger, thank you very much for chatting about Splatoon with me.
Anytime, man. I'm so excited for the Direct on Friday. Hopefully I feel better by then.
This is true. You will feel better after you have a nice, good Splatooning. It always makes me feel better.
Definitely.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
You got it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.